Hello everyone, IanXIlyana here. Wild head day. I'm trying to correct some of this. I'm gonna wear my PTSD headband because I would hate for people not to know how much I suffer every day having PTSD from military sexual trauma. So let's put this on. And hello everyone, IanXIlyana here. I'm an environmentalist, a human rights activist, an artist, musician, physicist. But I live in America, so I can't really do anything. They don't let us be anything here, except for consumers, because, the world revolves around having people who make things and people who buy things. And if you're a person who wants to be an inventor, you're a person who wants to be an explorer, they suppress that the best way they know how. They sexually abuse you, they rape you. So all you can do because of your disability is hide, run, and stick your head into as much mindless entertainment as possible in order to block out the world, because they don't give you your disability benefits, which would have afforded you the luxury of a door that you could see people on the other side of. So today, since Canada has been so kind to remind me you really do hate it here, I thought we would do a special episode because I am going to finish my refugee claim on the IRCC portal for Canada. Hello channels, how are you? Welcome to my channel. I'm IanXIlyana. I am applying for refugee status in Canada from the United States. I started the application in February. I was supposed to be in Canada by now, but what can I say? I am dealing with a lot, dealing with I'm gonna leave that question there. And by the way, happy birthday. I'm gonna leave that question there because yeah, I am looking for government money. I have been sexually abused during my active duty in the United States Air Force. Yeah, I want money because I'm not working. I need money to have a house because I hate being that veteran who screams all the time and runs into traffic screaming because of how much I was abused by the United States government. So yeah, there's no shame in that. I mean, it's terrible it comes to that. And if you ask anybody who has been sexually abused or raped, they will always tell you, of course we want justice. But when the American justice system says, nah, you don't get justice, you report your sexual abuse, you report your rapes that happen in America, and sometimes the justice system says, no, we don't want to do a trial. We don't want to do a military tribunal. We don't want to give you the peace of mind that it was a horrible thing that happened to you, that ruined your life. We don't want to acknowledge that. We don't want to we don't want to acknowledge how cruel we can be. So, like I said, and by the way, hello Saffron, welcome to the channel. And yeah, I am going to apply for refugee status for it. And I have great news. The Human Rights Commission at the United Nations is looking into war crimes committed by the United States government when they sexually abuse men and women in the military. Because they are using government policy to sweep under the rug domestic terrorism. War crimes. Oh, I do live in LA, Flint. So, yeah, it was a poor choice on my part. I made a bad decision when I came to LA because instead of being a caring town like the town in Texas was, where they understood that I had military sexual trauma and they left me the fuck alone. No, LA does the opposite. LA sets up women to come try and break into my apartment, sets up women to ring my doorbell and stand outside my apartment door within my apartment building. That's what LA does, which freaks me out. So when people say, oh, well, you know, being sexually abused or raped in the military isn't enough to get refugee status, I refer you to when you have the American government sending women to stand outside your apartment to ring your doorbell and bang on your door when they don't know you and they just do it to terrorize you. Let's fill out this application because Canada has been telling me that I need to get out of this country that treats me like this. I'm a humanitarian and these people want me to fucking hate women, and I don't hate women. I hate American women because an American woman sexually abused me. So, yeah. If I move to another country, I would like to regain my faith in humanity. I would love to have girls who are friends. Girls make great friends. They make great lovers. They make great partners. American women can go fuck themselves after what has happened to me. And that's sad to say, but when I ride the public transportation here in LA and the women in LA think that they can grope me, fondle my buttocks, grab my crotch, no, thank you. All right, let's see if I can get this done. Clicking continue. I started it a long time ago. Enter the address where you live in Canada. I don't live in Canada right now. Oh, this is awful. Maybe this is why I had such a tough time with it. I actually have to apply for it while in the area. That sucks. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. You must live and an address in Canada. You won't be able to choose another country or territory. Ah, great. It won't even let me go any further with the application. Great. I can't afford a place in what? Shocker, Dancing on the Sun. I don't know why you would do that to a person. I'm an American citizen, just like anybody else here. I joined the military because I wanted to defend the nation. I wanted to be one of those people who said, when I see something, I say something. I want to defend this nation. I wanted to be a hero. And the United States Air Force sexually abused me. So if people want to be rude, but I will bounce you out my chat if you're rude. And that's that. All right, so great. So somehow I have to get myself to Canada and then finish this application. Well, that was short. Great. So much for my application. You must live at an address in Canada. What exactly does it mean to live there? I mean, if I leave to fly to Canada, I mean, all I can really do is afford the plane ticket because they owe me my fucking disability benefits. If they gave me my disability benefits, I could just get myself an Airbnb or something. Oh, great. So I'm going to be a homeless refugee in another country. Wonderful. As if Canadians aren't already slightly miffed that people come to their country broken and abused and out of work. I mean, I'm a musician, but I don't have that many Canadian fans to really warrant a tour. But if you do want to see me in tour in Canada, change.org/cleanairdisco. Environmental punk rock and EDM. Well, that's that. I was going to proceed with that, but I just don't see how. I don't know. I mean, technically, if I declare at the airport that I'm looking to be a refugee, I mean, they'll do something. They might just send me back to this shitty fucking country, but... And I say it's a shitty fucking country because when you hear about men and women being raped or sexually abused in the military, it should be an outrage. You should feel disgusted that your country does this at all. But no one is. You see veterans on the side of the street with their little signs on cardboard. And you don't care about us. You don't care about us at all. You say thank you for your service because you're pieces of shit. And as a veteran, that's what I'm going to call you people who see us with our signs on the side of the road and say, huh, should have made better decisions in your life. What are their issues? Well, PTSD is an issue. It's a huge issue in America. It changes who you are. I was never Mr. Sunshine before the military, but I wasn't so miserable. I wasn't so miserable. So, that is all. I mean, if I want to complete my application, which will be completed for me, I have to leave for Canada. I guess I can't really spend much time hanging out with all of you. So thank you to all my fans who've been coming by, but I'm just not going to put up with a country that constantly abuses me and then doesn't give me my disability benefit, which would allow me to have less PTSD triggers, because I can PTSD trigger myself by myself. I don't like that. I really don't. And it's too difficult to live in a city like this, where people just crawl on top of you and think that your body is their property, because that's what America does. It doesn't see veterans as people. It doesn't see servicemen as people. You just meat shields and sexual puppets for the American government. They play with you, they fondle you, they throw you towards gunfire and grenades, and they discard you when they're done with you. That's America. So yeah, I deserve to be happy. I deserve a hot as fuck environmentalist Canadian boyfriend. So yeah, I'm gonna go get one. Bye.